asked, what were the best days of your life? Most would say their teenage years. That answer would ring true for me as well. The rules were simple then. Study hard and stay out of trouble. Yet in hindsight, most of the times when I was in trouble was because I played outside too long with my friends. Or watched too much TV. These days, I can't get my kids to go play outside. And the 75-inch 4K TV in the living room hardly gets used except collect dust. For this video, I wanted to relive something that I've never experienced when I was a teenager. Pheasant hunting with dogs. You see, we didn't have dogs, so of the few times I got to go pheasant hunt with my dad, I was the flusher and the retriever. Let's go back in time and hunt the golden hour with me. It is now early December. It's been very dry. So for this hunt, I decided to wait for the last 2 hours and go hit a small corner of a very large WPA. As a creature of habit, I will hunt clockwise, and depending on where the wind blows, I'll adjust accordingly. But the plan is simple. Just go clockwise, follow the edge of the cattail slough, and push out the birds to the shorter grass. Let's see how this plan turns out.
There's hardly any snow. In fact, there's no snow on the ground. And we're in December. Makes it really hard to hunt because these birds are really educated by now. And they don't stop, they don't hold. They just run and run and run. So it makes it really difficult and challenging for the dogs to pin them down. And then when they do run, they track them down and they get too hot on the trail, end up bumping the birds about 60, 70 yards away. So that's been the pattern for the last month. Whenever I get a chance to go out there, it just seems like it's a marathon track meet every time I'm out there. But we'll give it a shot this afternoon. Hopefully we can get a couple birds out of this field. Talk to you guys later. So you got there. So there's something there. There was something there. Bring it. Fetch it here. Come. Come. Bring it. Bring it. Fetch. Bring it. Come on. Good boy. Come here. Alright. Alright. The young bird. I knew they were sniffing something right there. And then Jet pointed there. He ran across and hid over there. So team effort on this one. Using the Boss 3-inch number 5. Smell that bird here.
Many minutes later.
Yep, there he was. Dang it. We saw a couple more, but they were far beyond the range, so 2 birds better than no bird.
Welcome back. So how did the hunt turn out? While I knew I was hunting the golden hour, I'm also a creature of habit. I knew better than to hit the cattails that late in the day. The birds would have already left the safety of the cattails to go grab dinner at their nearby buffet. By this time, they would have filled the crops with either corn or beans and were returning back to their favorite thick grassy field to roost for the night. While my insights gained from years of experience tells me to hunt close to the roads and the edges of farmland this time of day, I just could not break my habit of romping through the cattails. In fact, while I was filming my intro, Thanos and Jet had already picked up scent along the west side of the road and were in hot pursuit heading north. I quickly caught up as they crossed the road heading eastward into the field. In hindsight, this was the normal route the birds took when coming in to feed and heading back to roost. As we closed the gap, it would appear that the birds split up into 2 parties, with the rooster heading up north. Although he made a brilliant attempt, he just could not escape the noses of Jet and Thanos, and ultimately suffered a fatal head injury in flight. I guess he should have been wearing a helmet. Again, habit took us back into the cattail, where Thanos picked up scent of the rest of the birds. We ran up the hill, down the hill, and up the hill again to the east side, and ran north along the farmland until they ran out of runway. And guess what? 4 plain Jane-looking ladies took to flight. Had they only known we're not allowed to take them home, they wouldn't have had to play this hard to get. It was all quiet until we got to the southwest corner of the WPA. Jet must have surprised a rooster returning from dinner. I can't recall which way the wind was blowing because Jet did not pick up scent on that bird, and it was unusual for Jet to bump a bird that close. While it was certainly in gun range, I saw it too late and it was flying too low. I wasn't sure where the dogs were, so I passed up on the shot. And at some point shortly thereafter, I must have bumped the GoPro camera and caused it to point downward. While walking along the dirt road back to the truck, the dogs once again picked up scent. I followed them about 30 yards into the field into a patch of thick grass where a rooster had settled in for the night. Thanos locked in with nose and eyes fixed on a thick patch of switchgrass, and Jet turned into a statue 5 yards away. The rooster got nervous and decided to look for a new bed in another field. Unfortunately, he fell asleep in midair. And while that was a short, successful hunt with 2 birds in the bag, in hindsight, I need to be more disciplined about hunting these birds based on their daily habits and break my own habits of wanting to hunt the thickest stuff. In other words, I need to hunt smarter, not harder. And finally, I'm sure by now you've noticed that my videos do not maintain any type of consistency in terms of look and feel. There are a couple of reasons for that. One, I'm all brand new to this. As such, I am still learning. While the GoPro is a simple point-and-shoot camera, it takes time to learn the editing software to put the footages together. In my case, I'm using DaVinci Resolve. While the free version is jam-packed with features, I decided to purchase a full version. It is a way of me supporting the creators of that fine software. I'm already fascinated by the crafts of many fine content creators out there. I am eager to learn more. Secondly, I'm having fun trying different things. My main goal for doing these videos is to be able to look back in my late years when my hunting days are long behind me, that I can watch them and get the blood pumping again. Thirdly, this is my own way of continuing the hunt even when the hunting season is over. That is why I chose not to work on these videos during the hunting season. As I put these videos together, a certain theme will emerge based on what I'm getting out of the hunt or whatever is going on in my life at the time. Therefore, different themes will come through. Some are funny, some are serious, but I guarantee you, all of them are fun. And that's the point. It should be fun, not just for me, but for you too. I really want you to be able to take something from my videos, especially when you're willing to share some of your time with me, Thanos, and Jet. Until next time, take care and God bless.